Hello there, vlog by Théo. So, in honor of New Year's and Christmas, which are things that have happened and are happening in the near future, I have dressed up as a cow for this video. I have the cow earrings on, as I'm sure you can tell, and I have a cow onesie, because Leela is on a kick right now, and she got everyone a onesie for Christmas, so I have a cow now. So New Year's is on Tuesday, and I am hosting the party for our friend group again this year. I hosted it last year, as I am the friend that has Just Dance, and that makes me the most desirable for New Year's parties. My friend Levi is coming in on the train so he can come to the party, and that is a great opportunity for me to spend time making a slightly higher quality video in between the waiting time periods. But it might be a little bit late, and I'm sorry about that. A long time ago, about the time that I started following and finding Théo's videos, he made a video where he answered some questions that he thought might change in the coming years. He re-answered the survey last year, and I assume he will do it so this year. But because when that originally came out, I wanted to really respond to that video, but I wasn't making videos yet, this is a great time to start making those videos. I'm not sure if it's a tag, but I'm going to make it so and answer the 12 or 13 questions about New Year's that may or may not change in the future. What is your favorite color? Crayola green or brown, and it has been that way for my entire life. Favorite animal? I have no idea. There is nothing cowy in my house or in this video whatsoever. My favorite animal is certainly not a cow. Favorite book? A couple weeks ago I subbed for Katie and made a video about my favorite books. It is by no means a comprehensive list, but if you are interested in a more comprehensive list, by no means the most comprehensive, there is a like a shelf on my Goodreads, which you can find a link for down below, which has my favorite books that were and were not included in that video. Favorite TV show? The Upside Down Show. I am not two, but I might as well be. Favorite movie / favorite web series. My favorite movie is Mr. Mongorium's Wonder Emporium. I actually made a text post about some of the maybe gruesome things that happened to me while I was watching that movie and why it's one of my favorites down below. So if you want to check that out, there's that. And as far as favorite web series, I watched a lot when I was in 10th grade, but I did not watch a lot in the last year and a half. So I don't really know the answer to that question. I think I would have to say that the Lizzie Bennet Diaries is my favorite. I have a lot of complicated feelings, but I think it's the one that I've enjoyed watching the most and seeing how it progresses, although not always positively. Although Emma Approved has really been shaping up in the last couple of weeks. The friend group that you hang out with most often? I hang out with the Bakelers most often, although not entirely out of choice. I've done a lot of traveling this year, and when I have been traveling, I have just hung out with whoever was on the trip with me. But otherwise, when I have been here, I have been hanging out with the Bagel group because that is my main friend group here in the city. Name 3 inside jokes that the internet won't understand. Honestly, I'm having trouble thinking of some. In middle school, I had a whole slew of them lined up for when I got asked this question, but really now I can't think of very many. What do you do often? I do a lot of stressing out about not being in college. I do an awful lot of that, but I have been doing a lot of traveling and a lot of little things, and at the beginning of this year I was graduating high school and I did a lot of work for that. So, depends on what sort of time frame you're talking about. The last 3 months have been kind of dull. What job do you want to have? How was life this year? A little dull, honestly. It's been a bit of a transition year, but I hope it gets better. How do you think your life will be next year? Well, actually this is happening in a couple of weeks, but I will be in college. Finally, I'm so excited. I am excited to get in class, and I just really have a hankering to write an essay. I would just love to write an essay right now, and I know that's ridiculous. But hopefully I will be studying new things, and I will get to study things that I'm interested in and do some math problems finally again. And of course I will also have a new friend group and new people to hang out with. So I think my life will be different because I think college is supposed to be a big year where you sort of switch over in becoming an adult. I just hit my notebook. It is very adultish. What did you say last year in response to that question, and were you correct? I didn't answer the survey last year, but I can sort of give you an idea of what I would have said last year. I thought my life would be a little bit different. I expected to start college in the fall, but just never sort of made it through all that admission process because I was so stressed out and doing so much work. A couple of months after January, it just turned into, please graduate high school this year. I don't care what the rest of your life is like. If you graduate high school, I will praise you. But it wasn't all bad. There were some good things, there were some bad things. But regardless, I am not where I am today, where I thought I would be. But that's okay. It's okay, and I'm just going to make the best out of what I have. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. I hope you have a wonderful new year and are surrounded by people that you really enjoy. And if you want to do the tag and you are on this channel or not on this channel, feel free to. That is a great idea. Even if it wasn't a tag, it has now become a tag. Alright, I'm going to tag Eric, the Coolioist. I'm glad to see that you're back and I like your new camera. I think maybe your focus could be different, but that's alright. And also I'm going to tag Benova. I haven't seen you online in a while and I am concerned about you. It's great to see y'all. And bye! Peace out! Check you later! Czechoslovakia, I don't know, you know? Just peace.